Wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. We got a special guest in the building that pulled up on us, literally.
The legend.
The legend. Master P, ladies and gentlemen.
What's up, y'all? I just came to educate my people. That's it.
Yes, sir.
You know, because I feel like, Envy, we are destroying each other. And by not thinking, we just talking. And I feel like, in me, I'm a humble man. I'm a God-fearing man. I come from the streets. I changed my life. I want to show people how to grow up and change and do what I'm done. I feel like we don't value relationships no more. All we value is views, TikToks, likes, followers. But what about that bridge when you're burning those bridges and you got to come back on that bridge? Because everything that go up come down. And so I just humble myself, man. I definitely feel the pain of all the OGs that have kids. I've been through a lot this year, bro. So, you know, in hip-hop, the kids are turning on you. Everything you got to deal with. And I get out and fight and work for my kids, and I look at, and I ain't going to say no names because people always change stuff around, but everybody's going through something, whether it's right or wrong. But I feel like everything I've been in life, I've been shot at, almost killed. I grew up in the projects. I made it out. I put the work in. And then, you know, we talk about now 50 years of hip-hop. But look how we're crumbling because we don't value each other. And so anybody give you an opportunity, you should be able to value that and be thankful. Anybody ever gave me an opportunity, I know, Emmy, when you came on, I know it was like a joke and everybody saying, like what I was saying, Charlamagne, it's not that many opportunities out here. Shout out to 50 Cent, what he doing in the TV game. But when somebody come on a set, it's not from him. You know, your check is not going to get cut from that person. I mean, you're in the business. I don't know. Like, when you look at George Lucas, Star Wars, those checks don't come from him. But our culture just, we just throw the blame at each other. And I was just curious because I'm going to tell you something. The young lady that was on here, I love her. I like her. Like, she's funny to me. Like, I wouldn't have put her into the movie if I didn't feel like that. So even other guy from D.C., I wouldn't have put his music out. He's talented. I wouldn't have put him, I could honestly admit, if I think you're talented, but the world got to realize that everything don't sell. When you validate something, say a person was in jail, that's how, and they seen their music in jail because they come on, bro, how far are we going? Like, we got to grow. That's why I said we more into entertaining than educating.
Well, you think the misunderstanding is coming, P?
Well, I think, for me, man, I'm going to be honest with you. I've been through a lot. Like I said, I lost my daughter.
Condolences,
and it's like, man, I ain't really got time for this. But I wanted to come up here to educate because I'm not going to go against these people because I love them. This is where I once was. But I have that much respect to, if I have a problem, I'm going to call you, try to figure it out. Or if somebody ain't been around you 10 years, this other thing happened 6 years ago, I'm saying, why are we arguing and fussing about that? Other cultures are not doing that.
Right.
They're not putting each other down. They'll communicate. No, that's the past. We can't change the past. We can change the future. But we can be thankful somebody gave me an opportunity. Think about it. You guys got an opportunity on here. So if I pay somebody 15 grand for 3-4 hours or 5, whatever it was, right? If I came up here and host on this show with you, how much would you pay them?
The host on the show?
Yeah, I mean, the co-host that on here.
But we don't pay anybody.
Yeah, I mean, if they're coming in for a couple of days.
Okay, so somebody could come here for a couple of days and make no money, but I could give somebody $15,000 for a couple hours, and now I got to go through this. That I gave them opportunity. Think about it. Everything that I try to give people opportunities for, it come back to bite me, and I'm saying why? I think the devil is busy. You know why the devil busy? Because we're doing bigger things now. I'm not in the music business. I love my people. I'm not, like, think about it, Charlamagne. Everything that I done, why it didn't go viral? Like, I'm talking about, I've been in the community over 24 years. I'm going to show you something right now.
Your son going to a HBCU?
Yeah. None of this stuff. I'm going to show you something. I'm going to start right now. You're talking about product. I put out, it's a Braille book that I did with a 7-year-old kid that's blind now that got shot in Louisville, right? Nobody talked about that. That can't, like, whoever did this? Nobody.
Adventures with Malachi.
The Adventures with Malachi. Look at that.
Teamwork
That's a
makes the
real
dream
book.
work. Yeah, I never seen it.
ABC book. What I sell for the kids, and all this go back for a wonderful cause. I've embarrassed so many kids in that city, even in Washington D.C. So I'm gonna go out in Washington D.C. I got a school that I'm with other black men. I'm on the board, and it's called Richard Wright. Why none of these kids coming out here and working with us, helping us keep this going? I'm not from D.C., but the people in D.C. know the time that I put in there. So I'm gonna show y'all this. And this a gift for you. Proverbs, y'all see that? 24:16. A righteous man falls 7 times, and then he arise. He arise from falling, he get back up. It don't matter how many times I done fell down, I get back up. And I think people don't like that because they want me to stay where I used to be at. I'm not. I'm not a quitter. I get up and work hard, do what I got to do, and that's why God keep blessing me.
You think all of this is just some miscommunication? Though?
Yes, I really do. And
for people that don't know, let's say Master P is here. Last week, Jess Hilarious was co-hosting with us, and it was a story about Master P and Fatrell.
Fat Trell.
So, Jess claimed that, during taping of I Got the Hookup Too, she got a front end of a check and never received the back end, and she stated that. So what was the communication? And Master P said, I don't pay. Miscommunication. Master P said, I don't pay people. It's a production company. It's my movie, but it's...
Yeah, but why is we talking about that? Let's be honest. I gave you an opportunity. Why is we talking about that to bring... I'm not even in the music business no more. I'm not in the entertainment business. That's what I'm saying. So you take that and turn it into clicks. And even when she read it, I wasn't addressing her when I said people hide behind these computers and that wasn't about her. That's what I'm telling y'all. It's all the miscommunication. What she read was not about her. So that's what I'm saying. Let's change this, man. Let's change our thoughts and our patterns and say, how can we help each other? I'm doing something bigger, man. I used to be in the streets. I changed my life. My life is about building God's kingdom now. I'm about building God's kingdom, and I know the devil don't like that. Like, okay, gonna throw my own people. That's why I say it's us against us. We have to change that, but we got to stop allowing all these bloggers and gossipers to start putting stuff out there and making it news. I'm just saying, even if she said that, nobody checked it or verified, but that was news. The same thing what you did, Envy. When you said that, you hit the news to go viral for what?
Oh, you mean with Irv Gotti?
Yeah.
Oh, the reason I said it because, during that time I was broke.
And you was triggered by the same conversation.
And that money meant everything to me. Now, it doesn't bother me now. I don't need the money from Irv, and I speak to Irv all the time, but it bothered me because during that time, I was an up-and-coming producer. That was my first beat sold, and I didn't know the game. So Irv bought the beat. I never got a back end. He put it in the movie. I never got money from it. But that bothered me because I'm like, damn, that money would have helped.
Yeah, and that's
but now I'm past it. I speak to Irv,
but
I speak to them.
But I'm saying, though, for that, it triggered something to where the world don't really know. That was a long time ago. It was like this was yesterday. That's what I'm saying. Even all the stuff that people talked about me, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, mine was 20 years ago.
Yes. See what I'm saying? But it made it like it's new. But I'm saying we don't need that with each other because they could stand on each corner, do all these different things. Even if they have a problem with each other, they could communicate that with each other. I just think we have to stop that. We are killing us with the media. So I'm going to go on. I have a school in St. Louis called Urban Born with Janelle, which we help keep kids off the street. It's an after-school program. We started in L.A., where Nipsey Hussle was one of the first kids in our school in the 8th grade. So look how far I've been doing this for over 24 years. Nobody talk about that. That's the only thing I'm saying. So if you stop me from doing what I'm doing, who are going to help these kids? I'm in New Orleans, been there for over 20-something years. In Memphis, been there for over 20 years. In California, Louisville. I'm bearing kids, paying for it. So I don't measure wealth by what you have. I measure by what you give. And so I want our culture and our people to understand that. Why is we destroying each other?
Now, I get what you're saying, P, but I also look at it like this, right? And we talk about all your positive stuff. You're always invited up here. But if somebody owes me money, whether it's 20 years or 10 years and there's a misunderstanding, I feel a conversation should be had.
Yeah, not the fact that it's malicious.
Yeah, not the fact that it's 20 years ago, it don't matter. For me, thank God I was blessed enough where it doesn't matter now.
Yeah, but I'm saying that was your situation, but I'm just saying we in the production thing, right? We don't pay for the
talent. Right.
That's what I'm saying.
That's why I was asking, Jess, was there a misunderstanding with an agent, the production company, a manager?
Well, it don't matter because I think people take it out of context because of what's said instead of looking at, and I hope one day I could get with her and say, because I really don't want to be in the entertainment business ever again. I'm good. So if my kids want to do it, they got to do it on their own. I'm good. I want to be in a product business. To be honest with you, because once you grow up, and we got to show this culture how to live, and that's what I want to do. I mean, they got even I'm just telling y'all, comedians destroying the people that's gonna do for what you got to do for the community and the culture. So with us gone, who gonna help?
But P2, when people get in front of these microphones, we volunteer information. Like you was talking about Meek Mill the other day, and you know how I guess you kept Meek Mill. You didn't want Meek Mill to sign with MMG, and then Meek Mill retweeted it and was like, "This is a lie."
Okay. Let's talk about it when we come back. We'll talk about it when we come back. Master P is here, 800-585-1051. We got more with P. Don't move. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Now, Master P is here. He just pulled up on us this morning. So the poor minds, the ladies of poor minds, we put him in the green room for a second.
You got to let the OG speak.
Yeah, you got to let the OG speak. So you asked the question right before we went to break.
Yeah, because everybody gets in front of these microphones and they volunteer information. Like I never knew you managed. So
I want to tell you guys about that situation. So I had an opportunity to manage Meek Mills. So first, I don't know if you know Charlamagne. That was his
absolutely. Absolutely.
And so Charlamagne had him, and then Meek wanted to go a different direction, but Charlamagne had him under contract. James called Charlamagne. Then I called Charlamagne. I said, "Man, this guy is a star. Let him go do." Charlamagne was with Will Smith, and so what happened was it was my attorney, Rick, but I want to clear that up to where I had an opportunity. Me and James signed a management contract, but I knew that Meek was going to be a boss at the beginning. He had that song called I'm a Boss, and he just was a talented guy. But my attorney, Rick, did all the stuff for Meek, and me and James signed a management contract, and then I ended up moving on because I thought that Meek should be on his own, which, he's a boss now. It all worked out. But when I talked about that, it was talking about failure. How like you could fail and move on and go on do something else and be successful. So a lot of people think that we just successful right off the top. Well, this was all about showing people how you could feel, God give you a second chance and move on. Other than that, I mean, I got nothing but love and respect for me.
Because he reposted it and put, this is a lie, but there's no context to that. So, of course, blog's going to run with that.
Yeah, they don't.
You know what I mean?
They didn't get it, but that's the truth. So I had an opportunity. I walked away from it because I figured, like, he's the truth, which he turned out to be. So
now, another thing that was something I didn't like. Me and Charlamagne didn't like, because Charlamagne has four daughters. I have 6 kids.
Yeah.
You and your son got into a public thing online, which was really bothersome because, like I tell everybody, no matter what, that's family business, and a lot of times family business take time to straighten family business out. So you and Romeo, y'all good, it seems like now?
So this is what I want to tell y'all, man. All y'all have kids. So I wouldn't wish this on nobody. I love my son, but the world done changed now. You ain't never heard me say nothing about it. I just like any other father, you hurt by it, you don't understand it, you like, what's going on? Because everybody try to tell us all how to heal. You're not going to understand my pain because, you could say Romeo lost his sister. I lost a daughter. So it's different type of pain. That's why I'm saying that could make somebody snap. And so at this time in my life, man, I'm just thankful I'm moving. So I'm doing positive things. I wanted to get out, because some people think I should be a certain way. I can't sit at home. So I get out here, and I just want to thank the people that's been with me, that's a part of this, with the You Are Not Alone Foundation. I'm telling you, like, even we talk about us, I got one person in hip-hop that came to me and said, let's do a tour. That was Post Malone. Like, let's do a concert, a You Not Alone concert to help and give back, because this is serious. And so nobody looked like us. And so shout out to Post Malone and his manager, Drake. Man, I appreciate y'all. Like, we're going to do things because this is real. Drugs is killing our culture and our kids, and also mental illness.
That's right.
And so, like, a lot of people are going through that. You think just because you got money or you successful that your kids are immune to this. Like, nobody's immune from pain. None of us, because my brother died at 19. I got another brother in prison. You know what I'm saying? And my grandparents, and they took us to church every day. Every Sunday. So you're not immune from pain, death, none of that. I just think that it's tough, man, for a family.
Are y'all good now though? Because y'all are so. I mean, the world knows y'all were best friends. You know what I mean?
See, but you know that. But think about look how the media turned that. And Charlamagne, no, I mean, we came up here to Charlamagne to talk about why Romeo wanted to get off of growing up hip hop.
That's right.
You know, and then
y'all gave each other your flowers when y'all was up here. Like y'all took that opportunity, which I thought was great.
So think about it. That's what we got to realize, man. Nobody's promised. So you got to appreciate every day is a blessing. So when your family man walk out that door, man, I'm like, for me, as a parent, I get it. My kids are not going to understand everything I do. Or somebody else could get in somebody's ear and tell them that, oh, you need to do this or you deserve. I don't have all the answers. All I can do is keep growing as a man and keep loving my kids. But the ones that are old, I got to let them go and do what they got to do, make their mistakes, feel, get over it, like I did. And so, but my younger kids, I think it's different because I just taught them hard work. And so you got to imagine as a parent, I feel accountable for whatever happens with my kids because you know, okay, growing up, you wanted to give your kids everything if you're successful. And I think that's what's happened with a lot of these hip-hop parents. So we have to change that and just teach our kids hard work like other coaches do. And so that's the changes that I'm in. Like I'm working on myself. I'm not perfect, and I'm growing as a parent. And that's why I really got out of the entertainment side of this and say, let me focus more on the product side.
Do you hate the entertainment side?
No, I don't hate it. I thank God for it, but I still have to grow up. I want to show people in this culture how we can grow up, and don't be afraid to see us where we at. Don't be afraid to get older. Charlamagne, you know, I mean, you growing up in this. You growing, right. you wasn't talking the way you talk now.
Absolutely.
Think about it. I mean, you're not talking the way you used to talk.
No.
So why people can't allow us to grow up and get better? Because we're stronger together. And that's how I feel about this. Like we're gonna keep going. And I think that's what make me and Snoop relationship so good. Because we realize that our lives are not perfect. But we got to keep going. We got my whole strength is just, man, don't worry about it. I don't have to know everything. I don't have to be the boss of everything. So I'm gonna show you the product I got with Snoop, because you know.
You think sometimes too that people get disgruntled when things don't work out the way they want it to work out?
Well, I'm gonna tell y'all, so many things didn't work out for me. I failed so many times, but I didn't hold my head down. So I want people to know that when people say, "Oh, they with No Limit, they sold all these records," and I think that's what people come around me at. They want what I did 20 years ago. But that was 20 years ago. How long do a music career last?
Yeah, not long at all.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so think about it. When you pull up some of these things on iTunes, everybody got products on iTunes, but that don't mean it's selling. So, you know, you can invest in something. So that's what I'm saying. I think we just got to be able to communicate. That's why I said today is going to be a teachable moment. Let's educate the culture, how this stuff works. Because people see you on TV, they think you're making millions of dollars. But that ain't the truth. A lot of these people not making unless you at the top of the game. But the people at the bottom is not making millions of dollars. People in the music industry right now is not making millions of dollars. The ones at the top are. But when you pull up, I hear you guys talk about it all the time, the people that are not making money, that's superstars.
That's right.
Their records are not selling, that's superstars. But this is the problem that I have that we got to change. We don't go at the other cultures the way we go at our culture. If we have a problem, because I think what it is, we sit down and eat and hang with people.
Yeah, you break bread with them. So if you look somebody in the eye and you have a conversation with them, in their mind, Master P is the person behind all of this. Master P is the person cutting me the checks.
Even family. Think about it. Family, when you're not where you want to be at, you tell a family member no at one time, they mad with you. They never want to talk to you. They're gonna put you up. They're gonna blast you and all this stuff. So I'm saying, well, guess what? Won't y'all go do your own thing then? If you don't like the boss, go be the boss. That's what I did. And everybody can't be the boss. So that's what I'm saying. That's why Snoop is so successful, to where he took what he learned, what I showed him, and took it to another level. And that's cool. And that's how we come together. So I want to show y'all in June.
And even with Snoop, Snoop has complained about not getting paid from certain individuals, you know what I mean? From Death Row, whoever else, the publishing, stuff like that.
Yeah, but
that's a common thing for people to do.
Yeah, people are going to do it, but guess what? Snoop now, he went and brought the company.
Yeah, bought Death Row.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now we have Snoop Loops. So this is bigger than Sugar. I know a lot of people, when we started, it was Snoop Loops, right? Look how we feel. People was like, oh, Snoop Loops, they're gonna make y'all take it off the shelf. And they did, right? We came back, we went changed the name to Snoop Cereal.
That's your second time in this series. I remember Hootie Hoos.
Yep. I feel so many times, but that's what it takes. So that y'all don't realize I lost millions.
Damn.
I lost millions. So, and then I figured the game out. Brothers Food, which is Snoop.
Calvin Brothers.
Calvin Brothers. So think about it. When you got catalogs, you got all these different companies. Those are family brands. That's what we taught each other, how to build our own family brand. And so Snoop is the founder of this. I'm the CEO of the company. And so everybody got a job and a role. That's why I get out here and promote this. Because think about it. We feeding families with this. This is not just about us. We tackling homelessness. The more we make, the more we give. So
I wanted to clear something up too, because I don't want people to take it the wrong way. Now, when you was telling Meek Mill not to sign with Ross, it wasn't because Ross was bad. You would just say he's big enough to be independent. He could have did it on his own.
No, the thing about it, that song, I'm a Boss. Go back, because when time passed, that song was already big.
Right. Yeah.
Then Ross got on the record. So that's the only thing I was saying. Then Ross tell y'all himself that his business wasn't straight. Now he got it together, and look where he at now. Gotcha. So that's what I was saying about Philly, man. I love these guys. I mean, I want them. I want y'all to be able to learn from all our mistakes. Right. So that's basically what it's about. And I think the internet will take it and run with it, and that's how we destroying each other. So that's why I say I'm going to focus on products.
Gotcha.
So that's the.
And I got one last question.
Okay.
That I thought was kind of crazy. Well, so your brother was saying that he was trying to get Hove on the record. Silk the Shock was trying to get Jay-Z, and he said Jay-Z declined $100,000. Was that true?
You know what? I mean, that was Silk Project.
Okay.
So,
all right.
That's what I'm saying. That was so long ago. Like. That was my brother project. That's what I'm saying. So I don't want people to turn this into.
Gotcha.
You know. So there you go. You got product outweighs talent. That's the. You see what I'm saying?
Master product.
Yeah.
That's Snoop cereal.
But I'm showing y'all. Oh, then they say, make some healthy cereal. So this for WIC. We selling this. This is healthy.
Frosted Grizzlies.
Yes. And so, but this is what I want to show y'all though, right? We break each other down. Somebody, they got sugar in there. You doing this? No, all the cereal. If you go in there right now, every cereal that you're gonna buy, from Frosted Flakes to everything, we already spending trillions of dollars on this. But why come we can't have something that we eat? I grew up on cereal, and so I know all y'all done ate this before. Cinnamon Toasties.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Cinnamon Toasties, Snoop cereal. Yeah.
And so think about this, right? Somebody might say, they got some cereal like this already. Okay. I'm making this with Post. This Black History Month, Post is all about diversity, where they gave me and Snoop a distribution deal. So imagine now we got products on the shelves that this is a game changer. This has never happened before.
I mean, you should buy it. You should buy that because it's Snoop over the other brand.
Same thing with like Patti LaBelle and her syrup.
Absolutely.
Like it's the food products. We got to support ourselves.
We taste better. But I'm just saying, 90% of America eat cereal.
Yeah.
How come we don't buy it from us?
Right.
So go into Walmart's, go into Target's, go into Albertsons, go into Kroger's, and buy this, because it's just as better than anything out there.
How important is preserving legacy for UP?
Well, to me, man, to be honest with you, I used to worry about that, but I know now we fighting a spiritual warfare. So the devil is out there busy. So I'm more about building God's kingdom. It's not about my legacy no more. It's like doing right, because I'm not in it for the money.
But nobody can change, Master. Nobody can change who you are. Nobody can change what you've done. I just want you to know that. Regardless of what you hear in the news from anybody, I'm still Master P.
To be honest with you, man, they did Jesus like that. He was God's son. Nobody believed him, right? They tore him down. They put him on the cross. I'm just saying, for us, all the good people, I'm celebrating the people that's out there fighting for us. Like, especially going to do something for the Black community and the culture and give back and make a difference. I'm fighting for them people.
And the thing you've always said is you're not perfect.
I'm not perfect.
You know what I mean? So even if you've made mistakes, so what?
If I'm wrong, I'm accept that and try to figure out how to do the right thing.
Absolutely.
And that's why God keep blessing me. That's what I'm saying. I'm not perfect, but God keep blessing me for a reason. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And I think when you do right, you got a good heart. You don't have to worry about the other stuff. It's gonna get about. I'm just saying, for our culture, that's the only reason why we doing this interview, because I'm in a whole nother lane. But I want to leave on this note. Farewell to this mess, because the music industry now, man, is gossip, is nasty, is dirty. This ain't what I want to be. And I'm an older person that's doing something that could help change lives, give people opportunities, and that's what this about. We gotta fight this hate with love.
So how would you tell people like Trell, even Jess, how should they handle these situations if they feel like they owe something?
Reach out, communicate with the people.
Right.
That's it. But I'm just saying, though, like don't just jump off when like if I was in the music,
even Romeo,
even my own son.
Yeah.
And so I mean, this is a big part of all this, but it's like, okay, that's fine, but I keep telling y'all that's what the devil do. The devil want to destroy the people that's gonna get like my whole life. If you go look at it, has been about helping. I ain't say I've been perfect. You know, my life ain't been perfect. I had to move on and change and grow. I'm trying to show people we can grow, and that's what I'm doing right now.
I wanted to ask,
where do we get the Snoop stuff?
He said at Kroger's and in the stores.
Okay. Everywhere.
I have one other question. The Rap Snacks.
Yeah.
First time we see Rap Snacks, of course, you were the one that introduced us to Rap Snacks and all the different artists getting their chips. What's your relationship with them? Do you own a part of it or?
So let me tell you something. James started Rap Snacks. I was the guy that marketed and promoted with him. It started out, so y'all got to realize this started out at Universal as a marketing chip for artists, right? I created Rap Noodles. So I'm the founder of Rap Noodles, and James created Rap Snacks.
Okay.
And that's my partner.
Okay. Now, last thing, P, tell us all the things you own and we could get, because, P, you always got something new. We ain't bring no sneakers today, P.
Oh, you know what? I got so many sneakers. Go to Minyati.com.
You got them on right now?
Come on. I'm going to stay shining. I'm going to stay flying. You already know that. I ain't wearing nothing else. But you know what? Even in the sneaker business, right? Bruh, I done spent so much money trying. We got to be like the Chinese, right? The Chinese give you an order, make you pay for it up front, and then send you the wrong size. You can't do nothing about it. You can't do nothing about it, dog. Like, you just like, okay, whenever. I had to change the sizes on that, but what I'm gonna tell you what I'm doing next.
Oh, you got the sports talk radio show in Kentucky.
Yeah, it's called The Truth. And so it's really just about being able to give that entertainment. I'm growing. I don't want to go to ESPN and then I wanted to do this, learn it, and get better, because I want to be in the sports, because people don't realize sports is what saved my life.
Absolutely.
So basketball really took me to a whole nother level. So being able to do this in Louisville, the Truth sports show. I mean, I gotta show y'all this. I got more product.
P got more stuff in his bag.
But this is good. Then I'm gonna tell y'all something. This is good.
And for everybody listening, P just pulled up on us this morning. We got here this morning.
P was in the lobby.
P said, I got things to talk about this morning.
Man, let me tell you something. Put this on for your pain. You see what that's called?
Oh, CBD oil.
P Pro Max.
P Pro Max.
You rub that on, you got any aches and pains, I'm taking it away. For real. I'm taking it away. I got product outweighs talent. And that's what it is, because think about it, right? When you look at these Fortune 500 companies, right, we make up 1/10 of 1%. I'm talking about CEOs of these Fortune 500 companies, and we spend trillions of dollars as African Americans. Why we don't own nothing or control anything? Also, when you go to Shopify, I got a new company. It's called Lunch Cart. And so now that's what I'm saying. Shopify is a $63 billion company. We got to start thinking, building things to compete and be able to grow things and give our people opportunity. And so that's what I'm doing. I'm like constantly thinking, because we can't take none of this with us.
Right.
We can't take, when you die, they ain't going to, and you know, this is the sad thing about it too, y'all. When we do die, they're going to talk about how great we was.
Of course.
But while we here, think about it. If Biggie and Tupac was here, man, they'll be going through so much right now. Yeah. But like even Nipsey, all the stuff Nipsey did, all of a sudden he went platinum when he died. Yeah. We got to stop. Wait, I'll be honest with you, for me, I ain't going to let them look at my face. They might as well cremate me. I don't want no fakers looking in my face talking about they miss me and all that. Like, I don't want it. To be honest with you. Even everybody that died that's in the entertainment business, this world right now, look at it. We didn't appreciate the people while they was here.
That's right.
You know, and we got to start appreciating each other while we're here. And I think that's basically what it is. The journey is going to be, I love the journey. I love the process. I love creating things. And I love my people. And so if I can educate my people, I'm tired of this. We just going to entertain our people. Let's educate our people, because the Bible say, pray for wisdom.
Right.
Master P.
Ladies and gentlemen, P, we appreciate you for pulling up.
Yes, sir.
And Rumors up next. Don't go anywhere. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.